The Colosseum hums with an energetic chatter as you enter the seating area. You catch many curious eyes glancing your way as you make your way over to your seats, the conversation near you growing more and more hushed as you pass by. The air in the arena feels heavy and tense as you weigh the events of last night's battle against the upcoming events of today. You sit with anticipation, waiting to see the outcome of the match that will determine who you face in the final match of the War Games. Today, on Roll With Me. So yeah, there's a large, basically just a massive hum of activity going on around you as you're waiting for the combatants to enter the arena. See if I can find my sound there. There we go. The stands are pretty packed, mostly with Goliaths, but you see some former combatants in here as well. As you glance around the arena, it's a very sunny day, no clouds in the sky, slight breeze whipping up. Dogud decided not to accompany you as the seats do not fit somebody like him, and he wasn't very interested in seeing the events of the day.
He's seen enough.
Yeah. As you glance around at the southern end of this ovular arena, you can see the shadowy form of Solomon sitting in a shaded loft sitting high above the arena. Next to him, sitting in a very large throne that appears to be in the guise of a skull, is Vander. His form, while, relatively normal sized, still stands, still dwarfs Solomon's.
What would you say the size discrepancy between the two would be?
I'd probably give it a comparison of Nappa and Vegeta. One is nearly 8 feet tall at his base form, and the other one's sitting at a rough 5'6", 5'7". Solomon is not a very tall person. Well, God. At his chosen form.
You mean God?
The crowd begins to hush as Vander rises to his feet. And he just slams the butt of a massive hammer on the ground, like Shao Kahn style. And a massive torch at the head of the arena ignites. As the gates on the far side of the arena open, out steps the orcs of Damhammer. You see T-Wig, the gentleman with the mohawk and scars on the side of his head, steps out. You see Harper Valentine as they begin to step into the light. Then riding out on a massive war rhino is the chiefess and another bald-headed orc with a big gash scar over one of his eyes. 2 battle axes slung across his back as the crowd begins to roar. They step to the center of the arena, kind of in this back-to-back circle, each facing a side of the arena as they nod their heads. Harper gives a slight tip of the hat towards you guys in your direction. And a
Sort of give him
massive
like
hush.
a figure salute.
A massive hush begins to fall over the arena as out of the other corner, the other side of the arena, walks a lone, lithe figure. The form of Vessa, not in her ornamental garb that you had seen her in before, but in slate gray robes, covered piece by piece, especially over her shoulders and chest, with this gray rock-like material. Very similar circlet around her head of thick gray rock, and a face paint, similar slate gray color covering over her two eyes. She steps out, a plethora of spears in a bag across her, like resting on her back. The audience stands with anticipation as the war chiefess demounts the rhino and steps forward towards her. Booming voice as the crowd is silent. You seek to face us alone! Vessa just nods her head. Sorry, go ahead.
Asmo just turns to his compatriots.
This is going to be interesting.
I do not wish... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just saying, well, given what happened with her brother, this interesting, I don't think is the word for it.
Yeah, I wish we could help. I really do. I don't know if the orcs got this.
We've helped them as much as we can. It's up to them, though.
Vessa nods her head. I do not wish to waste time with formality. I dismissed my team. I shall face all of you. You may choose to either face me in a gauntlet or all at once. It matters not. The orc chiefess smiles. You're quite confident. Nobody was prepared for the horror that was about to be unleashed. You find yourselves at the end of this duel, taken aback. It looked for a moment as though the orcs had the upper hand. Harper showed off some things that you'd never seen before. His style was interesting. He used his playing cards, these metal cards, as throwing knives, but when they landed, they all seemed to explode, as if enchanted. He was the first to die, impaled by one of Vessa's many spears. You know what to expect now. She threw the bag straight into the sky. It looked as though it was sucked up into a funnel cloud. Shortly after the battle began, the spears rained down, and Harper was impaled from head to toe by one of the many spears. The next to fall, the man with the mohawk, charging with a greatsword. Vessa sliding under it, limbo style, pulling a dagger from her side, perhaps it was a short sword, cutting him in the calf, leaving him hobbled. Standing back up, another spear came down, impaling him as well. The other two wasted no time mounting the war rhino. The man, the bald orc on the back, throwing his axes, which seemed to return to his hand in a boomerang-like fashion. Vessa doing as many flips and cartwheels just to avoid them. The war rhino managed to avoid the rest of the spears as they came raining down. And for a moment you thought there might be hope, as the war chief Desula impaled Vessa's leg with a very similar javelin that, Asmo, you have wrapped around your neck. They dragged her behind the rhino as the bald man leapt off. He swung his axe straight for the seemingly helpless Vesa, who yanked on the chain, giving her some slack, flipping over his head, wrapping the chain around his neck and pulling tight, removing it from the rest of his body. The chiefess seemed to give out a angry, distant, vicious cry as the rhino turned head and started charging straight towards Vesa, who faced it head on, sliding beneath the rhino, cutting it from neck to gut with that same short sword. The rhino collapsed to the ground, tossing Sula from its back as it did. Vesa walked up to the hobbled war chiefess, gave her a subtle nod, and crushed her neck beneath her foot. Without paying any mind to the crowd as it roared, she left the arena. The events only lasted 2 minutes. You return to your chambers in relative silence to collect your thoughts as you realize what waits for you tomorrow.
Yeah. Even if you expect it, it doesn't make it any easier when it happens. What are we gonna do about that? Fuck.
I've seen a lot of things in my time. Never thought I'd see something like that.
She was brutal. It was like a graceful dance of death.
She's
We
not
have to
like
stop the spear swarm.
she's not like Theradak. She's dexterous. They're going to be hard to hit. We need every advantage we can.
Tiwa, do you have anything that can slow her down?
I do actually, yeah.
Daenerys, in the back of your mind, you hear a familiar voice. I might be able to help.
Daenerys shakes his head, trying to push it away. We don't need your help. This is on our shoulders.
As you wish.
I think I can stop the initial spear swarm. If she starts off with that move again, I think I can stop it. I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve to try to keep her off balance. I might be able to take her sight, but I don't know. She looks hardy.
Let's pretend that any kind of ability to hinder her, she's just gonna shrug off like she did all those opponents. Ah, Christ.
That's true.
Yeah. We'll probably have to beat her down like Theradak.
We barely barely survived that.
by the skin of our teeth. But we're stronger now.
And we have Doggood.
Who is not amongst you right now.
I don't think he's going to be too pleased about having to fight his sister, though. He doesn't seem like his heart is in it.
Where is he, anyways? Figured he would watch this.
I don't think he would want to watch it.
T-Wig.
Hello, that's me.
Have you seen Doggood today?
Have I seen Doggood today? I don't know what happened last week because I was unwell, so...
We actually didn't have a session last week. We just ended up chatting. The last time all of you saw Doggood, you guys were on your way out, but he seemed resigned, as if he knew what was basically going to happen, and he actually wandered off down a different hallway than you guys, actually towards the preparation areas. He just hasn't returned yet.
Okay.
Do you want me to go get him?
You hear a knock on the pantry door.
Oh, sup you? What's going on?
I open up the door.
If it's okay, I know my way around. I could probably find him for you.
I don't know if I want you walking around yet.
That's fair.
Because your dad still doesn't know about what I just did.
Right. No, that makes sense.
I just hang out in the pantry. By the way, if we don't come back in 24 hours, we're probably dead and you can leave then.
Oh. I see. He just kind of looks confused and his eyes just sort of dart around. Is that a possibility?
Potentially.
I look and turn towards the rest of my companions.
Oh, look at me. I got no idea. This weird ass shit you're doing right now.
Could you give me some directions just verbally?
Sure. Do you know where he was going?
I look towards the rest of my companions.
Daniel shakes his head.
Okay. Well, he pulls out a scroll that it looks like he's been working on. It's been drawn with what appears to be jam. Just
Nice.
anything he could find in the pantry. And he hands you what looks to be a map of the arena. Well, if you guys do you remember where you separated? And he starts pointing around the map towards when he gets to the area that leads to the two separate corridors, you let him know.
Okay.
And he went that way, so he'd probably end up either in the western preparation area or, I guess, further back that way.
Okay.
Hey, Denier,
Yeah, T-Wig.
can I borrow your weasel?
Sure.
Cool.
Here we'll
I'm gonna
snap
go
Asker
find
notes
Doggood.
sits and hand him and just put him on T-Wig's shoulder.
Eska
Okay,
hops
I'm gonna-
on, just cocks its head to the side.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Doggood, and if there's a problem, I will send Eska back to you.
I'll keep an eye on you every now and again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head out and try and find Doggood.
All right, you begin to make your way down the hallways. Anything you guys are going to do in the meanwhile?
Danier's going to plan.
All right. Denier is making
I could
plans.
probably get her off her feet, but it'll leave me powerless afterwards. Well, not powerless, just, prestidigitation's powerless.
I'm racking my brain here. Aside from a straight up fighting her, I don't know quite else what to do. I've had a couple conversations with her. She seems laser focused on this goal. The children, they're wrapped around their daddy's finger. A piece of string pulled so tightly that blood can't even get to the tip. There's something incredibly frightening yet intoxicating about a lady who can kill you that quick.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of distant, fond memories playing through Wolfgang's eyes.
Ah, fond memories.
I'm just imagining Wolfgang like running from his life from a werewolf in the woods, and every now and then, Harley. But that's my headcanon.
It's Beastars, but you're the bunny.
Ah, shit. Oh shit! No, it's the butcher and the blade.
Ah, there
Oh
you
god.
go.
The blade.
All right, T-Wig. After wandering the halls for some time, you're following the map that Dogud gave you. Eska has wandered down to your arm, where basically held on to your arm to the length where the map is, and is doing his best to not lick the jam off the map. Just
Please
keeps
don't do
looking
that.
back at you expectantly.
My good friend worked very hard on this map, Essek. It is not for eating, it is for pathfinding.
Eska nods at you and just kind of wraps around your arm like a weird fuzzy shawl. You make your way through the crowds, all of them just muttering, talking about the carnage that was just displayed, the sheer brutality of everything in the arena. A lot of crazy fanboys going on and on. They have never seen Vesa fight previously. This is, if you recall, this is the first time in the tournament's history where the children of the God of War are actually taking place, and now there are a lot of them taking bets as to which one will win, the large brooding Dogud, or as they're calling him, Tarragor, or Vesa, who just seems very cold and calculated and brutal. You wander your way past these distractions down towards the quieter area, towards the preparation area. It's here where you see the cart carrying the covered bodies of the orcs out of the
Where's
nearer
Valentine?
preparation area.
Do I see Valentine in that cart?
As you get closer to it, you can make out his body. It's basically completely shish kebabbed. One of his eyes have rolled out of its socket due to the spear placement as it landed going down his skull.
I will pluck the eye if I can.
All right, there are people loading that shit up. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand as you wander
fuck.
by.
Alrighty. Sorry, my character sheet's loading. I apologize.
It's all right.
I believe in you.
Can I have
Well, you're not a bard and you're not there. What was that?
Bring me their eyes.
4?
Since their wisdom score is -1 and they rolled a flat 4, you pass.
Oh,
Alright,
go
put-
I
T-Wig.
can't believe.
So as you're wandering by, you reach out your hand, just boink.
I just
I want to believe an old man just watched you do that. Just what the hell is that robot? What the
Yeah,
hell?
you managed to do that as their backs were turned, trying to heft this rhino through the door.
I'm gonna open up my faceplate, throw that in, and close it, and keep walking.
Your bees are very intrigued by the new appendage that you've given them.
Leave it alone.
deer
Leave
is
it
very
alone. Leave it
curious.
alone.
Yeah. As you're walking by, it's like, it's so fucking big, I might have to cut it in goddamn half. Oh my god. As you wander down the hallway, though, your passive perception begins to pick up a couple of voices. The thick, rumbling, bassy tones of Dogud, followed by the cold, feminine voice of Vesa. You're too far away to make out exactly what they're saying, but they are having a conversation as you approach the corner. Are you attempting to hide your presence at all?
I mean, I don't have a very good stealth, but I will try.
All right.
Let's go. Character sheet. I should stop closing it because it's taking forever to load. 10.
Dogud doesn't notice you, but Vesa does. As you begin to round the corner, it seems this will have to be cut short for now. As you turn, you can see Vesa, Dogud, who's actually kind of like down on a knee, hunched down, almost still nowhere near eye level with Vesa, but she reaches up and just kind of like pats him on the chin. Do your best tomorrow, Dogud. As she begins to walk towards you,
I will just give her like a little friendly like wave. Just go,
Hello, ma'am.
she gives you a very slight smile and nods. You don't really have a sense of smell, but you can feel this, like you can essentially smell the copper smell of that blood that she is drenched in. Hello. Fight well. She nods as she passes you.
I kind of go, I hope not for your sake.
and I just give kind of a proud nod, like that was a joke.
Dogud has a very solemn look on his face as he's watching her walk away.
Oh, okay.
You come looking for me?
Yep, time to get ready, big guy.
Yeah. Suppose there's something we should all talk about.
You
He
gonna
stands
be okay?
up. He stands up and begins walking with you.
Probably best if we talk all at once.
Kurt, you're breathing into your mic.
It's a tense moment. As
Actually, I
You
was leaning
accompany-
away from my microphone.
yeah, as you accompany Dogud back to the room that you guys have set up for you.
Okay.
How come where would you guys be at? This would have taken about 15 minutes, so wherever you're at in your planning is where we'll rejoin. As T-Wig and Dogud come through the large double doors at the end of the room.
And it should give enough of a crater, it should give enough of an impact to leave at least a sizable crater. That's if we even make it past Vesa.
You lot was the lot that took down Taranak. You lot stand a chance. She knows it.
She nervous?
Dogud looks toward you, just shakes his head.
Then you're not.
He goes and
I think she'd be
slumps
pretty
against the
confident
wall.
after that display.
She said it was
What
a
about you?
warm-up. I already told you where I stand. I can't kill her. I just can't. Killing her is up to you lot. If you lot lose, I'll just... She's my sister. Whatever comes of it, she's the only one that ever cared.
Asno's just
And-
sitting there like dangling his blade on the end of a finger, just like.
What would make her quit and give up in the middle of that ring so we don't have to kill her? Killed her brother. That nearly killed us. And I am assuming that she is well aware of that. So she's gonna come at us fast and hard. We gotta know, though. Is there anything you know, Doggett, that could give us even a 1% increase of chances of winning this fight?
She and I, when you killed Teranak, a piece of his power, it went to me.
Yeah, how so?
She filled me in on a wee bit of it.
Mhm.
Father told her way back in the day, after the last Great War. He grew tired and complacent out here after building his empire. He took the Queen of the Giants for his mate. And that's what led to me.
Baby boy.
So you're a prince, technically.
If he was a king, I guess, but that shit don't really matter now, do it?
We suppose not.
The one thing he wanted above all else was a true challenge like that he faced what before. But he knew he weren't going to get it from no half-mortal being. So he had a few of
What?
us. And
So he had a bunch of
his,
kids.
He split his soul and put a fraction of it in each of us. A little piece of the storm. That's what she says. When you lot killed Theranak, it unleashed that and put some of it back into me.
And her.
Yeah.
So she's going to be even more powerful than Theranak.
She already was.
Crap.
Whichever one of us dies, we'll get the remaining bit of that power. She told me this when I went and talked to her after the fight. She ain't got no ill will towards the old man like I does. She just wants to win.
Her single-minded goal gives her an advantage. She's focused on one thing. Winning. At all cost. No matter what.
But with that, it means one of us has got to die. Otherwise, the old man wins. Otherwise, it's more of an even chance. So I told her, if you lot can't handle it, then I'll just let her kill me. So long as the old geezer gets it. So long as she gives it what for me. But she ain't just gonna lay down and let it happen. And I can't be the one that does it.
I understand.
I don't like the situation I put you lot in.
We put ourselves in it. We've got our own goals, our own objectives that we need to accomplish here. This tournament isn't one of them.
A means to an end.
But if we can leave this place a little bit better than when we found it, while accomplishing our goals, why not?
This place was my wife's home. Might as well try to save it while I'm here. I think she'd like that.
Best I can do for you lot is I might be able to get you a little bit of protection from the elements. That should at least protect you from the lightning, but I can't do much against the blades for yous.
I think that'll work. Well enough.
Didn't even see the need to use that sort of magic against the greenskins. But I think yours is stronger than them anyway.
Dogid, with her magic, does she bring it down from the sky, or can she fire it just straight forward? Theranek always brought it down from the sky.
It's hard to say what my system might be capable of. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I can do.
Especially
What
now.
What if she called down thunder from the sky and we had like a hunk of metal? We threw it up there, and it would take the lightning bolt instead. Now I'm just trying to think here, because, truth be honest, I have a bad feeling about this fight.
I mean, if you can throw shit faster than lightning can come down, more power to you, I suppose.
When I was figuring out how to use my powers back when I first got them, how did I go about doing that? Was I trained formally, or?
It was a gradual process, but for you, it didn't so much feel as though you were learning how to use an ability. It was that as your body grew stronger, it felt like you were given access. Like some divine being was allowing you to use a new part of your of something that you felt was always part of your repertoire. It almost felt natural to you as you were quote unquote learning new magics. As is the they were basically ordained upon you, gifted to you as you got stronger.
Looking just sort of rubs the back of his head. I thought maybe I could help here, but I don't know. I think the source of our powers is fundamentally different. I could try. Although I'm not sure if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I guess any little bit of practice helps, even when it comes to fighting the old geezer after all this, right?
I suppose.
You want when she hits the training room?
Sure.
Alright.
I'll stand up and dust off my coat.
Now you cast prodigitation.
Dogid and Wolfgang begin to head towards the training area.
Alright, Aswig just jumps off his chair. I'll come with you, boys. If we're gonna fight, let's fight at our absolute zenith.
Aswig just nods to T-Wig and Denier.
BRB, boys. And Robot.
Denier grabs some parchment and some ink. He draws a diagram and hands it over to T-Wig. I call this plan the drop. It might be useful eventually. I don't think it would be useful against Vesa. I think she's too fast. But depending on how slow Vander is, it might be useful. We might be able to get the drop on him.
Wait, whoa. You want to attack Vander?
We're going to be using the final wish to get to Vander, remember? That's what Dogid wants.
So we're gonna. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna have to fight him. I thought we were just gonna talk it out. Like, hey, man.
No. You saw what he did to Spike. Doged wants him. He wants his head on a spike.
Can you kill him though?
I would assume so.
Unclear.
Okay.
But hopefully, I don't know. That's might catch him off guard. But we need to prepare for. We need to prepare to slow her down, and we need to prepare to try to keep her off guard, slow her down, and try to mitigate that lightning damage that she's doing.
Well, I have something that I can protect myself from lightning damage, but it's kind of like it has to happen first. Like the lightning has to be like, psh, and I'll be like, no.
Kind of like with my shield and a physical blow.
Sort of, but it only affects me. Beyond that, to be honest with you, Daenerys, I just took a lot of healing.
That's going to be useful. We might need to use those canisters. I don't think that we're going to be able to catch her with the tanning bed.
Nah, I don't think so either.
And she'll probably... We know that she can use that lightning to teleport. Although it depends on if the lightning has to make contact with her in order for her to teleport. That's an interesting theory. And Daenerys goes back into his research. He begins looking through. Most importantly, he begins researching that flute once again while he's prepping with T-Wig.
Sure, give me an arcane check.
Okie doke. That is a 14.
As far as you can tell, this thing just seems to have some form of thaumaturgy emanating from it upon use.
And he's going to just continue to plan with T-Wig as best as he can, help T-Wig get prepared if...
You
T-Wig
said you had a
doesn't-
diagram that you drew?
Yeah, basically it basically describes the plan, and it's a plan that I've already talked to you about in the past.
Oh, like the plan we had for Theranak.
Similar. It's a similar plan, but it's
I honest to God don't remember, so you're gonna have to resend it to me because I don't.
Okay, you guys
don't
can
remember
discuss this
anything.
during the break that
Yeah.
will inevitably take.
And that's all that I have for now.
All right. Dogud, Wolfgang, and Asmo, you've arrived at the training area. It's
Who's all in it?
eerily quiet. Like there's nobody here.
Wolfgang will turn to Dogud and tilt up his hat and say, "So, Dogud, when you first acquired Theranak's powers, what were some of the fundamental differences that you felt?"
I guess I just felt like, at first it was like this burn that was all over my body. I thought that was just the lightning hitting me. But then I realised it was just this energy that was emanating within, like it's just what I feels now. It's just kind of become the new normal. And I could,
He kind of like clenches his hand, and you can see these electric emissions just kind of like spark and ripple through his body.
I just feel all like charged up and stuff. Makes me feel like I got a little bit more control over it.
It
This is why I can do this.
He kind of leans down towards you and just sets his hands over you and Asmo, and you begin to feel this kind of like tingling ionic charge ripple around your body.
Looks from side to side, just like,
Yeah, so now is when this happens.
And he you can see that crackling energy ripple around him as bolts of lightning start scattering about. You get zapped. But rather than taking this full force of energy that you were expecting, you really only take 2 damage. Whereas you feel like you should have taken probably twice that amount.
Huh.
So I can make that last for, I don't know, like a minute or 2 on use.
Could I roll like?
Out, Sam.
Could I roll an Arcana check to see what he just did to me?
Sure.
5.
He made you resistant to lightning damage.
That is
Wait a minute.
useful.
Wait, what's going on here between you two?
Asmo, you feel the exact same like charge around you right now. This sort of like ionic field.
Aslo starts scratching at his arms.
What the heck is going on, guys? What's going on? Why am I itchy?
I think you made us resistant to lightning damage.
It about sums it up, yeah.
Oh, that is good. Oh, what?
Asmo's looking at his hands like he has unlimited power.
Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a big surprise for your family tomorrow.
This has the potential to be incredibly useful.
Can't do much against the swords, though, or the spears.
Oh. With that, you leave that. With that, you leave that.
Sorry, he yawned in the middle of doing that voice. That was.
Asmo is tired.
Like I'm trying to keep my voice all clinched up there, but I was like my.
But here's the thing: if we're now resistant to one of our biggest damage dealers, ooh, that could be a big surprise. But how can we use this to our advantage aside from just the obvious advantage? Can we lure her into doing it to make her vulnerable, thinking she has the advantage when in fact it is us who has the advantage?
I mean, if you place it off well enough. She's got a keen eye, though.
I think I shouldn't be included in this. I think Asmo and Denier should get this.
I mean, alright.
T-Wig, well, they've got something that I think they said that they can, become resistant to lightning as well. And me, I can do my holy shit, and I sort of clench my fist as well, and the barest shimmer of angel wings and a halo behind my head appear for just a moment.
Right. I just figured it might help you out some.
Well, if you can do it to all of
I
us,
can.
then.
That was the thought.
Well, then yes, absolutely.
I give the lot of you a bit of an edge. Whatever I can do.
You've done a lot already. This is an advantage that gives us such an opportunity here. I'm racking my brain.
Feeling a lot more confident about this now. I was sort of white-knuckling. They're not gonna lie.
I mean, after last time, after Theranak, please. Right? I mean, come on.
Oh.
The lot did
No
take
problem.
him down. That's why you lots is the ones that got a chance here.
If it comes down to it, would she demand we kill her? Or could we spare her?
It's like I said, I mean, you could try to get her to submit. But she knows that the only way to beat the old man would be for one of us to get the power. So I don't think she's likely to give up. She's a stubborn sort. I mean, she
You think
wouldn't
she-
step down for me.
Do you think she might try to target you above the rest of us because of that?
Well, that was part of our little agreement. Is that you lot would be facing her. And if she beat you lot, then she'd face me. And
Oh.
I wouldn't really put up a fight.
All right. Nope, that's fine. I understand.
I don't like putting you in that position.
I know. It's understandable. Given the choice, I wouldn't want to face down a loved one either.
Right.
I sort of go blank for a second.
There's only one thing here I'm here to kill, and that's the old geezer. That's what she and I's got in common.
Speaking of that, when your siblings, expire, and you get their power,
Aye.
does that work in reverse with your old man? When you kill him, will you get his power?
I don't really know how that works. I was just kind of taking it one step at a time. I'll figure that out when his brains are spilling on the floor.
All right. Could I do some sort of like a Arcana or religion check to see if anything like this has happened in the past in my studies?
Oh, I'm gonna say make that check with disadvantage.
Which
I'm gonna say
Which one would it
I'm
be?
gonna say religion.
Okay, here we go. 17.
Impressive. So, as if by a flash of inspiration, nothing like this has happened in the past, but almost as if echoing through your soul, you feel that there are many mysteries out there that even the gods don't quite understand. This is a force that was put into play that even the being that you are attached to doesn't quite comprehend. You're led to believe that while this life that is put, like this life force, this godly life force that was put into Dogud in a very similar manner that the godly force was echoed into your soul, since this transference was since this powerful transference was able to happen, surely this godly energy must have some sort of form. So it must be possible that even the remaining energy residing within Vander can be put or taken into Dogud. What would be required of that is hard to say.
Wolfgang sort of just strokes his beard deep in thought, going over it in his mind, and then he nods. Is there anything else we need to go over?
I think this is about it, unless you'd like to get some warm-ups in.
At this point, I'm just worried if burning through too much energy, but see what can happen here because I got this bad boy. Asmo has his chain around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if this can you use to counter it. So I'm gonna practice with it again, one more time. I think I can get this.
What are you looking to practice against, or are you just trying to become proficient with that weapon?
I just don't want to be unproficient with it.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
So Asmo's just trying to go, don't be shit, don't be shit, don't be shit, don't be shit. Athletics, you say?
Mm-hmm.
8.
Unfortunately, this thing is still kind of weird and unwieldy to you. You feel like if you practiced all night, you might be ready with it, but you'd be left with a point of fatigue at that point.
Alas.
All right. I suppose we should get back to the room. Surely, getting around. See what you're planning.
Oh, let's see what those two schemers are scheming. God, I'm shit with this.
Asmo's just holding the new weapon in his hand.
It kind of clanks against your shin as you're spinning it.
Ah, my shin!
It's one of those slow hits. You're like, ow,
Tink.
ah!
It's the one where the pain takes a moment to register.
Because it's a deep bone pain.
All right, so Denier, did you basically retire back to your chamber in order to continue studying?
Sure.
All right, T-Wig, what have you been up to while everybody else has been...
If I'm able to prepare... I assume I could prepare spells at my level up, correct?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Alright. I am... I don't really have anything else really to prepare. I have no items or anything that's out of the ordinary. For the most part.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
unfortunately that plan won't work. Bob, unfortunately I can't do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
plans sometimes don't work.
yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm done. There's nothing else I can really do.
All right. Asmo, Wolfgang, Dogud, you guys return back to the rooms. Seems like Denier's kind of retired for the evening to study and figure stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the record, Lenny, I continued the Mage's Private Sanctum spell.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Another 24 hours.
Wolfgang, Asmo, anything you guys like to do for the evening, or are you just gonna retire and prepare for the battle tomorrow?
Asmo is just in his own private area to sleep in. I think we all have that, correct?
Yep. Yeah, you all have chambers, except Dogud, who cannot fit in a room, so he just kind of sits out in the main area. The common space.
Asmo's gonna lay out all his weapons. Sorry. Asmo's gonna lay out all his weapons. And do that, and just pretty much meditate tonight. Does not normally do this, but tonight is a big night. So Asmo's gonna try and calm us. Oh, I know, right? Asmo's gonna... Mm-hmm. Asmo's gonna use both hands when swinging the sword. I don't...
Go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
What? Okay. All right. Well, that's a. So I just roll wisdom.
Yep.
13.
You feel a sense of calm about you, but the nerves are still there. You're able to calm yourself down enough and focus on the battle. You're basically fighting, you're basically shadow boxing in your mind, image training, trying to remember these moves that she was making. With this, the first attack she makes on you is going to be at disadvantage.
Oh.
as you prepare yourself for the battle tomorrow. Wolfgang, what do you do for the evening?
Wolfgang is going to try to contact his patron again.
All right. Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Charisma check is gonna be 17 again.
All right, as you sit back and try to clear your mind, your vision goes from that darkness as you can feel yourself start to warm up. Your eyes begin to vignette with this luminous light, and once again you feel yourself in that radiant, fiery warmth. You can't see anything around you as your spirit drifts, but you feel a presence.
Are you there?
Always.
I don't know what to feel about all of this. This doesn't feel right.
What
Sons
to you
killing their...
is right.
Not sons killing their fathers. Even after all this.
You get this feeling of hesitation, something that you haven't really felt much from this being.
Something troubles you.
Many things trouble me. It's why you exist.
You've trusted my family for generations to carry out your work in the material plane. So you could... Maybe you could trust me with what's on your mind.
It is not my bidding that you do.
Sort of raises his brows a bit at that.
I simply seek to give balance.
Balance.
Yes.
And to maintain that balance, I would need to carry out my plans as they currently are.
You are not at my beck and call. I do not require tasks of you. You simply proceed to what you believe is right, and I must trust that your will is true.
Sort of briefly averts his eyes and sucks in his bottom lip like he's thinking about something. I try to be. I try to maintain that will, that drive to go on and make the world a better place.
And what have you found?
Sure as shit ain't easy. There's a lot of bad in the world, but I found that in my time on Earth there can be a lot of beauty as well. And that beauty is worth protecting.
And this is why you fight. This is what guides your blade.
In a way, I fight for the life that my wife loved. I fight so that my son can grow up in a world where he doesn't have to be the one who has to maintain this balance. He can be whatever he wants.
Did you ever want differently? Your path,
Wolfgang,
did you choose it, or do you feel it chose you?
Wolfgang pauses for a long while, maybe about 5 seconds or 10 seconds or so. Thinking back, after seeing my family fall early in this line of work that we have, trying to make this world a better place, I knew that it could happen to me from the moment I started my training, but I think my father and my mother and all of my ancestors looking down on me I'm sure you would know better their thoughts on this, but never once did I doubt my course. Not even after Casey died.
You're wrong. I would not know their positions. They are beyond a veil which I cannot see.
Right.
My realm is the realm that you protect.
Right.
The life you seek to preserve. That is my domain. I am not welcome in the other.
I
have
won't.
not been for some time.
I won't overstep my boundaries and ask why, but well, just know that things can change and wounds can heal. And he puts a hand over his own heart. I should know.
Your bond has grown strong. There was a time when my words could not even reach you. And now you come and go, almost as though you choose it at your will. It has been a long while since one of your ilk has managed this feat. The first, if I recall correctly.
What was his name?
Many years it has been. You wield his blade. I'm afraid his name is lost to me.
As it is to me. Had to look through a lot of books, try to find that.
It's amusing. I granted my power in order to correct what I believe to be a mistake. And here you are now, fighting the same battle. The light will not fade on this world. One shall always bear. As the light begins to, ironically, fade from your vision, and you find yourself sitting once again back in the room that you began your meditation.
Wolfgang just sort of licks his lips and shakes his head a little bit. Not you. And pinches the bridge of his nose a little bit. All right. Let's do our time. And he sort of goes to get some sleep as soon as he can.
All right. Denier, as you sit journaling, trying to rack your brain through as many different battle plans as possible, trying to find yourself an advantage, you feel that clawing voice on the back of your head. You really think that one will work? You saw what it did to them.
I saw. I have confidence in my abilities to protect my friends.
Am I one of your friends? Would you
I think
protect
that's for you
me?
to decide.
Oh, Denier.
I mean, I have carried your kind for so long, but at the same time, every time I turn, it seems that we're on opposite sides. You know, you said that you felt like your creator doesn't care about you. Why not turn on your creator? It'd be quite fun, wouldn't it?
I already have.
Really now?
Yes.
How so?
Well, when I was created, all I remember is the anger and the madness. I embrace it, and I bend it to my will. We're not unalike, Denier. I've always seen you as an ally. The voice does as well.
And the voice, I take it as your creator.
No. I don't think so.
Who is the voice?
I don't know. But it's one I can't touch, much like you.
You say that you embrace madness. And you say that you've been around for quite a while, and that things seem to come and go. What is it that you want? We know what your creator wants, but what do you want?
Well, my creator wants me gone. So, I guess I wish my creator gone. Or do I? I don't know. I don't know what I want. What do you want?
I wish to be rid of the one known as the Bleeding God.
Fascinating title. Can gods bleed?
They do. Demigods as well.
That's the one that's racking your mind, isn't it? The demigod.
Oh,
Does she vex you?
I think she's strong, but I also believe that she's beatable.
You see the form of the red elf kind of float out from behind your shoulder. That voice in the back of your head was literally a voice behind your head this entire time.
Daenerys slowly spins to face him.
You see him. He's about 3 inches tall at his current stature, as he floats like the Great Gazoo beside your head, looking down over your notes. Like that? Come, Daenerys. You know, together, I feel like even if you just let me help a little, we could make all of this go away.
I could, but it wouldn't really be me now, would it?
Of course it would. What, do you think it's all me? Do you think... Yes, do you think the Golden One fell because of me? No. You are the one who wields it.
Daenerys begins to, with his pinky and his thumb, begins to play with the wheel of Arcanos on his finger as he watches him.
Mesmerizing little trinket you have there.
It is a gift from a friend. What happened there was not me. I felt an influence, one that I wish to purge from this world. And I believe I understand why you see me as an ally. You are the embodiment of the gems as they are in their current form. Shattered pieces, wanting to be reunited with the others, but at the same time slightly connected to your creator. But I think as much as you've had an influence on me, I believe that I've had an influence on you. Order and chaos, all things in balance.
And you believe yourself on the side of order?
At times.
You who study so hard to bend the laws of reality. Is that not itself a form of chaos, Daenerys?
It can be, but order and chaos must always be in balance. While I do although I do see the uses of chaos, everything must be kept in balance. I try to bend the will of reality in order to be a shield for others. Because I've seen what this world can hold. I've walked, you for one know what it's like to walk through an ocean of blood. To see what's to come if he wins, if your creator wins. I don't want that for this world. You and I have been together for a great many years. I can almost feel when touching the gems, I can almost feel an innate personality. I've noticed how each gem has its own unique characteristics, how each one does its own thing, almost like each one has its own will and its own desire.
Yes.
Which makes me curious. Which gem are you? Are you my gem that's just transported itself through the others? Or are you something that is an embodiment of all the gems?
A question I'm afraid I can't even answer myself. I've been separated for so long, just fragments of memories. The only thing I know is that tomorrow, without me, you face a hell of a trial. Let me help you, Denier. I do not wish to see you dashed against the rocks like those with the green skin.
I have faith in myself. The last time, I mean no offense, but the last time that I put my faith into you, Bahoom fell. And I was put into this situation. I was left to be interrogated, and still I am left to be interrogated by those who want to subvert my will as their own. No.
You can feel this creature's eyes boring into you with this fervent intensity. Very well. As you wish.
I do
Remember
enjoy
this,
these
Denia.
chats, though.
It's an open offer. See you tomorrow.
Until next time, friend.
As he drifts back behind your head.
I'm not going anywhere.
I figured you wouldn't. Then he slowly runs his hand along his face, and he goes back to focusing on writing in his book.
You write in your book for a while before you decide it's best to get a little bit of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where we will take a break. Hey guys, Lani here. If you're liking what you're watching, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps me feel the love for this series. And if you want to catch us live, feel free to hit us up on twitch.tv/Lanipator Mondays at 5 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for rolling with me. Now let's get back to the action. The day has come. You hear the crowd roaring with anticipation as you stand in the waiting area. You can hear the booming voice of Vander proclaiming this and that, something something, Day of Destiny. It's all going beyond, like, through the chill in the air and the roar of the arena. You can barely make out the things that he's saying, but you know it's just pompous schlock as you hear explosions going off as he makes various proclamations. The sound that you're waiting for is that clink as the gate begins to open and the audience begins to surge even louder as you step out into the arena. The crowd around you is raucous. And this place looks a dozen times bigger from down here than it did from the seats. And as the gates from the opposite side of the arena opens, out steps Vesa in the same battle attire as yesterday. Before you guys step all the way in, Dogud crouches around you, placing his hands over each of you. And you feel that ionic field surround you. Each of you are currently resistant to lightning damage.
Mage armor.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
You begin your march forward as Vesa does the same. And you find
Something
yourselves...
crescendo.
Yep, the blade shimmers to life in your hands. Vesa stands, spears in pack. It's a glorious day to die.
She's saying that to us, the whole audience.
You. She's glancing about the lot of you. Let's give them a good show.
Hey! Why does anyone have to die in this fight?
If you wish to surrender now, that is up to you. But that would be very anticlimactic, would it not?
Hey, sometimes a good ending is.
As he's pulling his blades out, still readying them. I just...
You hear the clang of Vander's warhammer slamming against the ground.
Let the final battle of the War Games commence!
As the crowd roars. Roll initiative.
By the way, you all have 9 temporary hit points.
Yay! Wait, I already have that on my character sheet. Plus 9. What?
I gave it to you.
Oh, wow.
too big.
Wow, natural 20 for me.
Oh my god. T-Wig's been here for an hour already.
T-Wig was prepped and ready. Let me roll down to my statistics for this battle. Alright, get these in order. Asmo, you have the higher dexterity.
I do.
Yep.
Alright. By the way, before this begins, feel free to place yourselves wherever you would have wanted to begin.
How far away from our original starting location are we able to move?
I would say you can move 10 feet forward if you want, but you can set yourself back as far as you wish.
Alrighty. Hold on there. Yep. Asm positions himself right in front of the damage dealer.
Trying to decide. Okay. I'm gonna be over.
Alright. T-Wig, are you fine where you are?
I'm gonna actually start right behind Asmo.
Alright. With that, as Vesa begins to basically try to like slack that bag on her back, T-Wig, you actually get the initiative.
Woo! I'm gonna slap Asmo's back and cast Stone Skin on him.
Ooh.
Alright, Asmo, you are now resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage as well.
Oh, so being resistant to it, what does that mean?
You know
means
when
you
you
take half
rage?
damage.
You know when you're raging as Borky? You basically get that.
Oh my god, Asmo's raging. Yes! Okay, thank you so much for the stone skin, T-Wig.
And I'm
Asmo,
going to run this way. Ah!
Very important to mention that is non-magical. And as you do that, Vesa, who notices like the speed of your movement, almost seems a bit impressed as she flings the bag of spears into the air. And once again, this cloud, this funnel cloud above you, almost seems to suck it even higher into the air. She looks at you, Asmo, and from her side, she pulls out this golden, shimmering blade from its sheath.
Asmo gulps.
And she holds out her hand in a come get me motion.
Oh boy.
Denier.
Denier's going to move up about 10 feet, and he is going to hold his action. And that's it for me.
All right. As you move, Asmo, you're noticing this from your perspective. Vesa is constantly scanning the battlefield, watching people move. So all you're doing is moving, and that's it?
I'm holding my
Where's Dogan?
action.
For what? He is not in this. He is waiting back in the hold.
Oh, okay. Okay, right.
My action is for when the storm of spears comes down.
All right. What action are you holding specific? I guess I don't necessarily need to know that, but... So when the storm of spears starts raining down, that is when you will do what you were planning. Gotcha.
Yep.
Asmo, you're up.
Asmo with blades in hand, just Naruto runs right at her. Asmo's running straight at her, but instead ducks to the left.
All right, you slide to the left.
Yeah, I'm going to do a slide to the left, and Asmo is going to go immediately for a Kabuto strike.
All right, strike away.
Once off 20.
That hits.
Yes! 6 plus 3, 9 points of damage.
All right, as you're coming at her, she's getting ready to strike you head on. But as you duck down to the side, you catch her slightly off guard as you bring the blade up across her waist.
Oh, that's good because Asmo's not done because he's going to, with his offhand, Asmo's going to go for the fire ant. Fire! Damage, of course. 18.
And that also hits.
Excellent. That'll be 8 fire damage.
As you rake that across her stomach.
Alrighty, excellent. Asmo got one more attack. So Asmo's going to go for one more Kabuto swing. 12.
And she basically slides away, turning to face you. As she just deftly avoids that blade.
Asmo's just staring at her right in her eyes.
You can see this this glimmer of pride in her eyes. This that kind of like borders on enjoyment. As you can see this energy crackling within her. She is going to use one of her legendary actions to strike at you with that golden blade. Does a 18 hit you?
It does not.
And as she does, you bring up Kabuto and just parry it to the side, and you feel this crackling energy coming off this blade as you are able to deflect it away from your neck. Once again, she seems very surprised.
Excellent.
All right.
Also,
Wolf-
but real
oh,
quick,
sorry.
Nick, choice of music today. Mwah.
I did a lot of cycling for these. Wolfgang, you're up.
Okay. Rather than be a damn fool, Wolfgang is going to start this fight off by activating Radiant Soul, and his wings and a brand new halo behind his head begin to sprout forth and spring forth, and he's just glowing and radiant and pearlescent and gloriously incandescent.
Your wings are significantly more luminescent than they were previously. They're also significantly more visible. You can actually see these like fire-like feathers kind of flickering from Wolfgang's back.
And Wolfgang, with his bonus action, is going to cast Hex on Vesa.
All right. What stat are you targeting for her?
I am targeting Dexterity.
All right. So any checks she makes with dexterity are at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Dex Hex. All right.
Yep, the DXX. Get her with the
2.
DXX.
Is that your turn?
With that, I'm going to move slightly over here. I'm going to move 15 feet upwards, and that'll be my turn. Actually,
All right.
I can't close the distance yet. Yeah, I'll move just 15 feet upwards, and that'll be my turn.
All right. With that, she's going to make another attempted strike on Asmo. Soft 20? Or, I'm sorry. Actually, no, this is lower. So, yeah, she misses once again.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
T-Wig, you're up.
Okay. Did I see Wolfgang cast that hex? I'm assuming I did.
Yes, you're aware. If
Okay.
anything, this probably would have been part of your planning phase where he would have let you know this is one of the first things he was going to do.
There's... Sorry, I really should have thought about this. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna try something new.
All right. New things are fun.
I'm gonna run over here. It should put me in range for something fun. I'm gonna cast my new cantrip, which is called Thorn Whip,
Oh.
with a natural 1.
Oh my God.
Oh, no!
Unfortunately, as you whip the thorns...
You know when someone does a really shitty yo-yo trick and it just fails miserably and the yo-yo falls on the ground? That was what I just did.
Pretty much, and the way I'm going to flavor this, and Daenerys, your action is going to go off right about nowish. As the Thorn Whip comes cascading to the ground, it is intercepted and destroyed by a javelin, which lands here. All right, so Daenerys, the action you were holding now goes off as you are seeing this these javelins begin, or these spears begin raining from the sky. So I'm gonna let your action go off first.
Wall of force goes up. That's 1 panel, 2 panels, 3 panels, 4 panels, 5 panels, 6 panels, 7 panels. All of them are pointed at an angle backwards. 8 panels, 9 panels, and 1 slanted panel going up back this way.
Okay. So those.
I like
are
you
these...
just make you just make like playgrounds with this thing.
I'm curious about the height and.
10 feet.
Okay, so they are 10. It's just a wall 10 feet tall sitting off the
It
ground.
is a 10 by 10 panel, and they are basically slanted backwards, kind of like tank armor. So they
Okay.
both protect from in front and from above.
All right, so what I need is everybody to make dexterity saves. Those of you behind a wall with advantage.
Okay. Is that for everybody, including Asmo?
Yes.
Just that. Okay. Dexterity
14,
saving throw.
17.
16.
All right, and Asmo?
25.
You guys are able to deftly avoid these spears as they come raining from the sky. Some of them that would have come cascading down onto you instead impact.
The front row. No.
Uh-oh.
Now, her aim's a bit better than that. All right. And a couple of them land right here. And here. All right. So all the spears came raining down. All missed their marks. This doesn't seem to faze her. Asmo, you are directly in her face.
Oh, am I now? Good, because I'm about to activate one of my
Well,
tech.
it's her turn first.
No, that's worse.
It is, unfortunately, as she swings at you once again with this golden blade. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh, what does defensive duelist do? Does it do enough? Oh my god, I'm gonna use my reaction to activate defensive duelist.
Nice.
Add your proficiency bonus. My proficiency bonus is +4.
All right, and that makes your current AC
23 for this one attack that I'm being hit with. This doesn't last all turn. This lasts just for when I'm being attacked.
Yeah, you deflect that first blow. She comes back down with another strike. Man, she's not having good luck. That is 15 to hit, so she misses yet again. You are just on another level, just dodging left, right. Oh, and that's a 25 to hit. All right, that's a roll. All right, so as you're beginning to gain confidence from this, one of the strikes, bam, hits you square between the ribs as you suffer 10 points of piercing damage, and
Have down to 5.
this is a magical
Unless it's
weapon.
magical.
Oh no!
Yep.
And 3 points of electric damage
Ooh.
as you feel a jolt of energy surge through you.
Is that already reduced?
No, so you only take 1.
Yay!
Or actually 2, because we round up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 2 electric damage from the blade.
5 and 2, so 7. Okay, got it. I got my numbers all accurate
Wait, where was the 5?
from the first hit.
It's not reduced because it's
Yeah, you don't
magical
get
damage.
a reduced, man.
Oh no, I didn't reduce it. I took 5 points of damage, then I took the reduced electric damage. No worries. I'm keeping good track of this. Anyway,
Pretty sure she dealt more than 5 piercing damage.
You took 12, I think.
Yeah, this should be.
did
a
I
total of
mishear?
12
Did I
damage.
completely mishear you?
You might have, or you might have reduced the piercing damage and then forgot not to.
She did 10. Okay, let's start over. Let's start
Yeah,
over again with
yeah.
my damage. I clearly counted wrong.
10 piercing damage and then 2 electric damage. The electric damage
Yeah,
was reduced.
Your
There you
stone
go.
skin doesn't resist magic damage. So.
Okay, and then two. Okay, I got it all
Yeah,
done.
you took a total of 12 damage.
Bueno, I'm good now. 9 plus 3.
All
Got
right.
it. All good. All good.
And that's it for her turn. Denier, you're up.
All right, Denier will take he will take a 10-foot move. He will skitter himself up his playground at this corner right here.
All right, so you're on top of it right now.
Yep, he will fire a chromatic orb directly at Vessa. Let me see, that should be 4th level, and that is 11.
Yeah, nothing doing there. As you fire it forth, this crackling energy seems to dissipate it as it gets towards her.
All right. And then he slides right back down and hugs the wall. And that ends my turn.
All right. You feel this pressure building around you, Denier.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Did I get a turn?
Boy.
You go after Asmo, so not yet.
17.
17. All right, so you're going to take half as a massive pop of energy emanates from directly next to your head.
Okay.
That would be 12 points of thunder damage or sonic damage, but you take half that, so 6.
Okay. Arcane Ward takes it.
All right.
And free action, I will take, I will yell out, She can shatter! Wolfgang to your right! T-Wig to your left! And he's basically going to let them know where the opening is in the wall of force.
Alright. And with that, it is now Asmo, your turn.
Asmo, now, quick question, Nick. Now, I have 3 attacks, correct? One of
Yes.
those I am using my bonus action to attack because I'm a dual wielder, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good, because now I'm going to activate my bonus action, activate Fighting Spirit instead. So now I'm down to 2 attacks when I activate this ability, correct? Because I use my bonus action to activate
You
it.
have... Let's see.
Just want to make sure I'm doing everything on the up and up.
You have your attack plus your extra attack.
Yeah, I have 2
Plus
attacks.
another attack plus another extra attack.
Yeah. Takes 2 actions, so he gets 4 attacks then.
Yeah.
When I activate Fighting Spirit, I get 4 attacks?
No, you,
I don't-
This is the. This is
You're
the
not
wrong
activating
one.
it.
Give your- Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
2 attacks with this one. Sorry, I was thinking of the.
There
other
we
one.
go. I sacrificed one of my attacks for 2 attacks with,
With advantage, yeah.
apologies. That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
so
which is why it
Asmo,
works so well with your other ability, because then you have all those attacks plus.
Yeah, you have 4 attacks with advantage.
if I activate them both at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I can activate Fighting Spirit 4 times. Thank Christ for that.
Woo.
So now Asmo, feeling those 2 attacks. Asmo feeling the pressure coming on here. Asmo's going to swing in there with Kabuto again. Asmo's not backing down. Asmo's, however, going to roll to be behind her almost. Try and get her to turn away from everybody.
All right.
So Asmo's, you ever have one of those boss fights in Dark Souls where you just keep rolling by the boss's feet?
Yes.
Little bit of that going on. Little bit. But
All right.
Asmo slashes with Kabuto. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And now 6 piercing, 1 cold, so 7 damage altogether.
All right. You slice her good across the. You managed to get through some of that rocky armor and strike up across her shoulder.
Can I use Kabuto a second time, or do I need to use my offhand?
It's your extra attack, so you can use Kabuto as many times as you want.
Beautiful. I hit it with that natural 20.
Nat 20. All right.
Yeah!
This one's good. You thrust it in
Fuck
there
yeah.
with a straight punch, going directly at that piece of armor you just cleaved out. Go ahead.
9 plus 5, 14 points of damage.
All right.
Can I say something when I hit her with that?
Go for it.
I just look her in the eye. Asmo winks. Yes. Those are my words.
Yeah, you as you stab into her shoulder and you wink at her, you see this grin, this sly grin come across her face. That's all you got.
No, not quite. And Asmo kind of pulls it down to pull the blade out.
She flexes her muscle and you have to pull it out a little harder than you think you would.
Oh, are we matching his eyes as I'm trying to pull the blade out of her thick muscle?
Yes, her muscle was gripping the blade.
Jeez, Louise.
But you can see the wound you left behind.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
All right, you got 2 more attacks.
No, I
Oh,
no,
wait,
I don't.
Never mind. I was thinking about the
Yeah,
other
he
one.
didn't-
Never
he
mind.
didn't action
Bah!
surge yet.
I'm dumb.
I didn't
No, it's
activate.
okay.
I didn't activate my Ultra Instinct.
Action surge.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean that's
she's going to use one of her legendary actions to strike back at you. That is a 21 to hit.
okay.
You can defensive duelist.
I can defensive duelist one more
Yeah,
time.
it's your reaction, so yes.
Yeah, I activate defensive duelist.
And you parry her blow.
Oh, thank God for defensive duelist. I love you, defensive duelist. Oh,
Wolfgang, you're up.
Okay, I'm relatively sure I can just fly over this wall of force and still.
Yeah, you said
get
you were
over to
15
her.
feet up, so you're above it.
Yeah, I'll just zoom on over to her, and I'll get within striking distance, and I'll go for the bread and butter with Radiant Crescendo. 23.
23 hits.
She takes 7 slashing damage, 9 radiant damage, and 3 necrotic damage.
All right. the radiant damage doesn't seem to do as much as you thought it would. The necrotic damage, on the other hand, does. So that's 7.
And I am also going to, when that strike hits, a little bit of extra, like wings are growing off of Crescendo, and they all flap at the same time, and it digs in just a little bit deeper. I activate Eldritch Smite as well.
Ooh.
All right.
I spend my 5th level spell slot to deal 5d6 force damage.
Oh, what?
Do it.
Or 5d8, rather.
Yee.
16 force damage. And she is
Alright.
prone.
She's prone.
Mm-hmm.
As this thundering force, boom, cascades across the back of her as she's been sliced straight across from this godly artifact. This thunderous pulse echoes throughout the arena. The audience just go, seeing this demigoddess being taken off her feet. You guys feel this swelling of pressure in the air, this swirling of wind, as this electric storm begins surging off of her. Asmo and Wolfgang, each of you immediately take, and this is pre-reduced, 2 electric damage.
Ooh.
As the air around you just crackles with energy in a 10-foot radius around her.
Oh,
Her
shit.
eyes, no longer looking quite as cocky as they once did. As she peels herself off the ground, Asmo, you can see this sinister scowl creep across her face. And the entire aura, her entire aura just shifts. All right. T-Wig, your turn.
Nope.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute.
First
Wolfgang,
thing-
you can't get out of here.
Bursting Blade, I bring Crescendo back down.
Oh, right,
for another
right,
one.
right. Go for it. She is on the ground, so this is with advantage, I believe.
Yep. Radiant Crescendo, 26.
Hits.
9 slashing and 9 radiant, and 3 necrotic.
17 additional. All right. As
And
you strike her
guns-
once again as she's attempting to get back to her feet.
Gunslinger with my bonus action, pull out Requiem and try to clip her right in the leg.
Go ahead.
Requiem, come on, Requiem, 22.
That hits.
Takes 6 piercing plus, I believe, 6 piercing plus 10 radiant damage, because I'm a level 10 warlock, and 5 necrotic damage.
All right. Okay. T-Wig, it is now your turn.
okay. Would I have noticed at this point that my stone skin isn't really helping Asmo?
As you've been observing this battle, I'd say that you could see that her blade is just cutting through it like it's not there.
Okay. I'm gonna drop concentration on that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast conjure. Sorry, Kurt. If it's not helping you, then it's.
Oh, no,
taking
no, no,
away
no. By all
concentration.
means, take
It
when
would
you
have helped against the spears, but
But yeah, it's perfectly fine. Take it down. It's all good. It's all good.
All right. I'm gonna cast conjure animal,
all right.
and I'm going to summon a rhino.
Actually, I might have a token for that. Let me see. Ah, damn, I don't. All right, hold on. Where at?
I'm gonna put it right here.
There's your rhino.
Okay, and it is going to go for a charge on her. And is going to attempt to gore her.
With advantage because she's prone.
14.
Oh,
Does not hit.
Fuck.
alas.
That sucks. How much movement does a rhino have? Oh, good, it has 40 feet. It's going to move back to where it came from.
All right, it begins to retreat from her area.
Yeah, it's going to move right back.
All right, she's going to use a reaction to get an attack of opportunity on it.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the rhino takes. Oh, also from entering her area, the rhino took 4 electric damage.
Okay.
That is 14 piercing damage and 5 electric damage.
So that was 8 electric damage total. 1 second. How much was the piercing damage, sorry?
It should be 9 electric damage total.
9,
And, sorry, the piercing damage was 14.
Okay. Hopefully I calculated that right. I hope I did.
All right. Do you want to move at all on your turn?
Me, I'm behind a wall of force, right?
You are.
I'm gonna stay right there.
All right, let me do a quick measurement here. Asmo, you feel this crackling sensation around you. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Do a dodge at 25. Yes.
That makes it so you're going to be taking half of half.
Oh.
As this bolt of lightning comes striking down from the sky, you begin to see it arc off. I need the Rhino and Wolfgang also to make dexterity saves.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
boy.
Oh no.
9.
That does not save, so you'll just be taking
11.
half. That also does not save. All right, let's roll this out. 6, 12, 20. That would be 44. For those that take half, that's 22. Asmo, you take 11.
Oh
Rhino's
my God.
gone.
Rhino gets obliterated by this electric energy as it begins to, as it's trying to run back to where it is and circle back around for another charge.
That was
It
such a
collapses
waste of
back
spell
down
slot.
to the ground and sizzles, and then Naruto, poof.
This spectral shield of feathers engulfs me for but a moment, and then it dissipates as my my divine resolve has been depleted. Woo.
All right. Wolfgang, Asmo, you each get an attack of opportunity as she takes a cut. Or actually, no. You see the blade in her hand as it shimmers and turns into this buckler gauntlet across her arm. It has the pattern of a tortoise's shell on it.
Interesting. Okay. Alrighty.
And that is her turn. Daenerys, you're up.
Did
All right.
she not use her movement to get to her feet?
Yeah, she got up. That was the first
Okay.
thing she did.
Sorry, I
No,
Must have
My
just
bad if I did
we are
not
all just-
explain that. Yeah, she
all
used her. She got up.
I was wondering just when.
Daenerys, Daenerys going to skitter himself back up. And he fires magic missile at Vesa. Seeing this, seeing what she did, he's going to stay up there and he's going to focus on keeping his eyes on her. Let me see. So that's just let's say a normal magic missile. Nine damage.
All right, these balls of energy come swoop, bam, 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 smacking her on various parts of her body. Daenerys, she turns and points at you. I need you to make a dexterity save now.
Just making sure, is this a spell?
For the effect of what she is doing, it is considered an ability.
Okay.
It is a spell-like ability.
7.
Alright, that is a fail. Jesus. That is 32 points of electric damage reduced by half, so 16.
Okay. Arcane Ward is still up.
God bless our damage mitigators.
She notices that the energy that she's pumping into you guys does not seem to be taking its full effect. You can see the wheels turning in her head. Asmo, you're up. At
Okay.
the start of your turn, take an additional 2 electric damage for being in her field.
I see. Okay. Well, Asmo. Wondering if he wants to do. Asmo is going to activate. Because I can activate it multiple times. Asmo is going to activate Fighting Spirit again.
All right.
Luckily,
2
I
more
got
attacks at advantage.
Alrighty, and that's what Asmo is going to go for. Asmo immediately stabs with Kabuto, keeping the pressure on. 14.
Unfortunately, with her newfound resolve, you can't quite seem to hit your mark on this one.
Oh, because that's really annoying. So Asmo is going to try one more time. This time harder. 16. Oh my god.
And this time she is just dodging from left to right. She seems to have found her rhythm.
Oh.
She dodges the first one and then parries the second one with her shield.
Just real quick, just so you know, the last time I activated Fighting Spirit, I gave myself 5 temporary hit points, which I removed after the mixed damage. I add another 5. Every time I activate it, I get 5.
It should be 10 damage at 10th level, so you get 10 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Oh. Well, then I
It
have...
goes up by 5 every 5 levels.
Okay, then I'm going to add an additional 10 here. Okay. All right.
And as you finish with that, unless you wish to move.
You know what? Asmo is going to roll to the right.
All right.
Is it wrong that I'm just imagining he's just being held in her arm? He's like, ah, ah, ah.
You're essentially trying to Dempsey roll her right now.
Yep, that's...
All right, she's going to swing out at you with this shield. That is a 30 to hit, so I'm going to assume that'll...
Ooh.
You should do what Nadine does and ask if that hits me.
Does that hit you?
Yes!
Okay. Just want to make sure.
It's just funny.
Just imagine.
That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you get slapped across the head. Like the taste... The taste that was once in your mouth is now out of it. That is how hard you were slapped.
Ooh, it's like one of those pages in a manga thing where they put the blur effect on someone getting smacked really hard. Oh, the bell was wrong.
Wolfgang, you're up.
All right. Now that Asmo's repositioned himself, I'm going to go for the bread and butter yet again.
Yep. Plus
Yeah.
3 to
No.
hit.
Plus 3.
Yeah, because you got flanking.
Gotcha. Okay. Radiant Crescendo. Strike 1. 25. 20.
That hits.
8, actually. That is 6 slashing, 9 radiant. Actually, will be 19 radiant because of Radiant Soul. Yes. I add
Does
radiant damage. Radiant damage equal to my level once when I hit with an attack.
Okay. So 19. Just lower down to. Okay.
One more time. Radiant crescendo. 15.
That will not hit.
Oh boy.
Aw, beans.
Gonna whip it around one more time for Requiem. Come on, baby. That's just.
Yeah, you strike her with crescendo, slicing her across the back. As you gain her attention, she turns towards you and just deflects your other two attacks with that shield on her arm, which seems to glisten with this godly energy. It actually seems to resonate a bit with crescendo as you strike it.
Oh, I forgot Hex. Hang on.
Oh yeah, the additional necrotic damage for the...
Yeah, 2 for necrotic damage.
All right. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
I think that is it.
All right, she swings the shield at you. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
I am sorry, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang gets punched through a wall.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Magical.
Fuck.
As you are just hit right in the breadbasket.
Fuck.
You feel a little bit of
15?
blood trickle up your throat.
Fuck. 15, you said.
Yes, 15.
All right. Brings me down to. Yeah. Brings it down to there. Okay.
T-Wig,
That
you're
shit
up.
hurt it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit at third level.
Oh, I need to. Sorry. I'm just gonna roll to maintain concentration on Hex real quick.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I pass. Phew.
Yep.
I'm gonna summon a spirit like that.
All right.
All right. All right. So it's very vague on like when it heals. It's the only problem with the spell. It's worded very poorly.
First time on a turn. Yeah. So
it's
first
his
time on a turn would be now, I'm guessing.
So when Wolfgang's turn starts, he can get healed by it.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna keep it there for now, and I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right. Vess's turn. Daenerys, you feel your hair begin to rise, and you hear a voice behind you. Look out. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check with advantage.
Oh!
Check.
Save, yeah, never mind. You got it right.
19.
All right, you pass. You're going to take half of this. Meanwhile, hold on, let me... All right, T-Wig, as this arc of lightning streaks out and down and onto Daenerys and out towards you, I need you to make a dexterity save as well.
I'm in. Okay.
Just curious, and this is another spell-like ability, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna bonus action absorb elements.
All right. Roll these out.
So I already have a resistance. Do I get double resistance?
Yeah, we'll just count that as an automatic save. So you'll take half of half.
Okay.
Okay, what would be 52 is negated for each of you. Half of 52 is 26. Half of 26 is 13 points of electric damage.
Okay.
quick maps.
Oh, shit, I have temporary hit points. 1 second. Sorry, it was how much? It was...
13 to the 13
13.
to both of you, and that's after the mitigation. You each take a
Alright.
quarter damage.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Arcane Ward shatters. I have. I'm still taking. I'm still using temporary hit points, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Wolfgang, I forgot. You also take the same 2 electric damage from being interfield at the start of your turn.
Wall of Force is
Fuck,
down.
I just lost my healing spirit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm having no luck this fucking game.
I'm
We're
sorry.
fine.
Navi.
Sometimes the dice are against you. All right. That is her turn. Denier, it is now your turn again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're doing this. Denier moves forward a little bit.
Standing on your little catwalk.
Nope, catwalk's gone.
Oh, it disappeared?
Yep, I lost concentration on it.
Oh, let me go ahead and get rid of that then.
I'm going to move up to about here. Denier reaches into his pocket, into his coin purse, and he grabs a handful of coins. He hucks it up in the air, thrusting his palm forward. The coins freeze in place.
All right.
One by one, they begin dancing. They begin dancing around his head, and he pushes his hand forward, and they charge Vesa. I cast Animate Objects.
What?
All right.
What is about to happen?
How many coins?
Oh no.
10 coins.
10?
10.
I hate you.
Oh my god, what's about to happen? Oh my god.
Do you remember the furniture shit that happened, Kurt?
Dun 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 dun
Times
dun dun.
10.
And they are going to basically conga line go through Vesa's space and take 10 attacks on her.
I am going to say there are 5 coins per space here. So you go ahead and just roll your goddamn attacks as they flutter through her space to attack her.
You know, I've been playing D&D for a couple of years, and this is one of those moments where I'm like, wow, this game, you really do a lot of things.
Just so you know, the Fantasia theme is totally playing right now.
All right.
Let me see, 18.
18 for the first tiny object hits.
That is 6 magical bludgeoning damage.
6 magical bludgeoning. All right.
17.
Misses.
Okay. 15.
15 misses.
Supposed to go
20.
up. There you go.
20 hits.
5 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right. She's being very annoyed right now.
25.
25 also hits.
That is 7 bludgeoning damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. How much HP do these things have, by the way?
They have 20 HP, and they
Okay.
have
As
an
each of them have
AC
flown into the
18.
area, they have each taken 4 electric damage, by the way.
Okay.
Wait, are they gold coins?
They are copper.
Oh no, those conduct electricity the quickest.
All right. 18
that
also
is-
hits.
Yep, that is number 6. 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. As this happens, you can see that she's starting to get really pissed off. That electric field around her expands to 20 feet. Asmo, Wolfgang, and all of these coins each take, let's see, for those that are getting mitigated, it is now 4 electric damage. And the coins each take 8.
Okay. The coins are still active.
Yep.
Do I need to make a concentration check for that?
What was that?
Hex? Do I need to make a concentration check for Hex?
I mean, if you, yeah, go for it in case you're rolling that one.
Okay,
Oh,
so
boy. 7.
You're fine.
you've done 3 attacks. Do you have 10 of these?
I have 10 of these.
Oh!
Hold on. He's done 1, 2, 3,
I've done
4,
6.
5, 6 attacks. So he has 4 more.
Attack number 7, 25.
Oh!
Also hits.
5 damage.
All right.
Attack number 8, 17.
Misses.
9 is a 20.
Hits.
5. And attack number 10 is a 13.
Misses.
All right, so basically, they move forward, they hit her, and they just keep on moving.
All right, they just keep fluttering around.
Yet they are moving past her, and let's see.
All
Okay.
right, she's not particularly happy about that as she turns back towards you. Wolfgang, Daenerys, I need each of you to make a dex save.
Oh, good.
Wait, I don't need to roll shit.
19.
Save.
12.
Fail.
Do I need to roll?
No, it's just in a straight line.
Okay.
All right.
And I suppose I have to just making sure it's spell-like ability.
Yep. Anything
Is
that's
she-
like anything that's a godlike feature is yeah.
Is she casting a spell?
No.
Okay.
Same reason why I'm asking, Taka.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, all good. This is about to hurt.
Seems that way, doesn't it? Just one. And 35 points of electric damage. Cut in half for Shadow is 17. And half again for Wolfgang is 9.
Ooh.
So you take
That
9. Go ahead and roll for Hex again.
Here we go. 17.
Alright, you got it. And Shadow, are these summoned objects things you need to save for?
17. I
You're
made
good.
it.
Whew.
Okay. Asmo! This hail of coins is just like sparking electrically and fluttering through the air. At the start of your turn, you take an additional 4 electric damage.
Okay. Well, Asmo, not one to back down, is going to keep on stepping up. So Asmo's going to keep on fighting. Asmo swings with Kabuto again. That is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
All right.
Come on, a bit distracted. Fire Ant, 23.
23 hits.
Fire damage. 7 points of fire damage.
All right, as you strike her with Kabuto, you slice straight across her cheek. She turns towards you to get Fire Ant right across the other one.
Oh, excellent. Good, because you better watch out because Kabuto's coming in from the other side again. And that is a natural 20!
I almost spit
Bam!
my drink out.
Square in the center of the chest once again. You slam Kabuto dead in. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nine plus 4, 13.
Ooh.
Plus 4 cold, so that comes to 17 points
Damn.
of damage.
This one she doesn't quite grin off. She grits her teeth as you slam it square into her sternum. And as you pull it back out, the icy blood just kind of coagulates there.
I look her right in the eye, and I Asmo says this. Best fight I've ever had. It's a shame I gotta hurt someone like you. And then Asmo pulls it out.
All right. Wolfgang, you're up.
Okay. As a bonus action, I am going to use 4 uses of my healing light on myself.
When you
So I roll 4d6. Heal 13 points of damage.
All right. Don't forget you also take 4 damage at the beginning of the turn for being in her area.
Ooh. Got right. Do I got to make another?
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna reduce that there again. Okay.
Wait, what were you reducing?
Oh, I was reducing my health.
Oh, okay.
Constitution save again.
Yeah,
Natural
you're-
20.
Yeah, you're solid on
Ah, yeah, buddy. Get it.
Okay. I am then going to bread and butter once again.
Go for
Except
it.
with no butter. It's just crispy toast. Radiant crescendo. 25.
25 will hit.
7 slashing, 19 radiant.
As you do that, once again, you feel another pulse of energy. Shadow, each of your coins take 10 more electric damage.
Coins
Each
are
of you
down.
takes, yeah, each of you, Asmo and Wolfgang, take 5.
We take 5.
Yeah, you both take 5 for having the mitigation. As the field now goes to 30 feet around her.
And I do
The
my
storm seems
necrotic
to
damage.
thicken.
Does my necrotic damage go off first?
It goes off simultaneously.
Okay. She takes 2 necrotic damage.
All right.
Coming back for the second one is going to be... Oh, I should probably make another Constitution saving throw after that.
Yes, yeah.
13, I
Still
think?
saves. Yep.
Yes, okay. Going for another one. 26.
That hits. Damn, these rolls,
8.
though.
8 slashing, 9 radiant,
Oh!
and 5 necrotic.
Shouldn't you be doing 10 radiant because of your level? I mean, it doesn't matter. It gets reduced to 5 anyway. But
It does. Yes, you're right. I keep forgetting. Scales with my level. Very strong. I will
it
fix
was a
that.
very powerful ability.
I'll fix that right now.
It's a god
I have
weapon
to-
for a reason.
Yeah, I fixed it. So yes.
All right.
And with that, I am running the fuck away.
All right. She's going to use her reaction to get an opportunity attack on you with that shield.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits.
I bet. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you are smacked in the lower back as you were fleeing.
Oh. Constitution 2. Hex is gone.
Hex has faded.
I did some good work though, buddy.
yeah, you did.
Fucking actually, could I dodge? Could I retreat a different direction?
I mean, you can, yeah, go ahead and put yourself out wherever you wish.
I am going to, yeah, I'm going to zoom over this way in T-Wig's direction instead.
All right.
Okay.
Speaking of whom, T-Wig, you're up.
All right, how is Asmo and Wolfgang looking?
I will be okay. Is that metagaming?
I mean, what is your condition on a scale of 1 to 10? You can see how haggard you are, basically.
I'm at a 7.
Okay, Wolfgang?
I'm at a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolfgang is
Blessing.
basically coughing up radiant, fiery blood right now.
Even my blood, fucking.
I'm gonna 5th level Cure Wounds then.
All right.
You healed for 26.
Ooh!
Fucking sweet. Thank you very muchly.
That is good.
I can hear that healing going on.
Do a thumbs up to Wolfgang. And I will stay there. I guess there's nothing really else I can do.
All right.
Turn there.
T-Wig, your ears begin to arc with electric energy.
Ah.
Yeah, dexterity save.
Okay. 13.
That is not enough to pass, and as the bolt of
Absorb
lightning
elements.
strikes into you... Yeah, good call.
By the way,
so
I am crackling like a conduit at this point.
You
using
truly
this.
are. Yeah, you look like Godspeed Killua right now. from Hunter x Hunter.
If the battery hasn't been invented in this world yet, it just was.
Yeah, your bees aren't the only things buzzing.
Let's all stop fighting and gaze in wonder.
T-Wig's about to go Super Saiyan. Wolfgang, Denier, both of you need to make a dex save as well.
Oh, fuck. 5.
And actually... Asmo, you as well.
What?
Yup.
Dexterity save 19.
Well.
All right, Wolfgang, you are the one that saves. Let me crack-a-lackle all this. That one don't count. All right, 38 points of electric damage. Reduced by half is 19. Reduced by half again for T-Wig and Wolfgang is 10.
What? I failed my save, didn't I?
Yeah, but you used absorb elements.
That would have
you-
halved it.
Oh, well, yeah, but you
Oh, wait,
already
then we have the other thing.
So you
Okay,
stacked
okay.
it, yeah.
So sorry, that would come to
So
what?
you take
I
10.
apologize.
Everybody, Wolfgang, or yeah, Asmo and Denier take 19.
Ooh.
As this electric energy just crackles through all of you. And in her hand, Asmo, you can see the shield once again turn back into a blade.
Okay, then.
And yeah, that's going to be her turn for now. Denier, you're up.
Denier's clutching his chest, his fur on full end, remnant sparks of it. As he starts to snarl a little bit, he begins to move back.
As you are moving back, you hear the voice.
Go on. Use me. Finish this.
Do it myself. He brings up his hands, and I cast Fireball at 4th level.
Oh
Let's
boy.
see. She needs to make a dex save, DC 17. I'm going to put it just to her. Let me see.
Just to keep Asmo out of it, I get you.
Yeah, I'm keeping it Asmo. out of it.
Thanks, buddy.
So she's at like just the frayed edge of the explosion.
Yeah, the Asmo would not get burned, but he definitely feels the warmth of it.
All right.
Smells like chicken.
Yum.
That is a 30 to save.
Yep.
Oh, right, she's not hexed anymore.
Takes
Never mind.
12.
Sorry, 12?
12.
All right.
24 total, 12 save. 12 with the save.
As the smoke clears, she's still standing there. Asmo, she goes, as the smoke does clear, you see the first thing you see is a blade coming out straight for your throat from the smoke. That is a 21 to hit.
Well, I quickly dodge out of the way, defensive duelist.
And yep, you just like in the nick of time, poof, you feel the blade like caress across your neck, leaving a slight trickle of blood.
Whew.
And now it is your turn.
Asmo activates Action Surge. Push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you take one additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus actions.
All right. So you
It's
can
now
take
time for the 5 attack storm.
5 attack storm.
It's gonna
Not
be-
at advantage, but
It's gonna be. Unless you want it to be.
I mean you can, but then it would be 4 attacks.
It's true, and that's what I was about to say. I'm going to expand my third use of Fighting Spirit as well.
All right, giving yourself
Oh,
an additional
shit.
10 bonus HP, and now
Yeah.
4 attacks at advantage.
And Asmo just immediately with Kabuto. Oh, for fuck's sake, 12. Nothing.
Yeah, she definitely dodges out of the way of the first strike.
Okay, because here comes fire damage. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Go
Oh
ahead.
my
and roll.
god.
9 plus 4, 13 points of fire damage.
All right. Oh, by the way, start of your turn, another 5 electric damage to you.
Another 5? Okay. You said 5 or 4?
5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and this is pre-mitigated. It would normally be 10.
Well, no worries. That's attack number 2. Asmo goes in with Kabuto again. Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Yeah!
Yay.
Get her!
So yeah, you strike square into the hip with Fire Ant, and as she's wincing from that, once again, you go for the neck.
7 plus 4, piercing, 11. 2 plus 4, 16. That is 6 plus 11, 17 points of damage.
All right. So with that, you take a massive, meaty chunk out of the lower side of her jaw as you strike Kabuto straight through. All right.
Asmo goes with what? Asmo goes for attack number 4. And since it is, I've already done 2 with Kabuto.
It's your extra attack, so you can use Kabuto as many times as you want.
Asmo says it when he does this one. Don't make me kill you! And 26.
Also hits.
26.
7 plus 4, 11 points of damage. I am
yeah.
going... If it could do non-lethal, I would.
And as you stab it into her, like in between a couple of her ribs, she grabs your wrist, looks at you in the face. You should be honored to do so. As she strikes back at you with another blade attack.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nat 20 on her end.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
No! Asmo paid for that
do
flurry.
You do have those 10 temporary hit points, though.
Yup.
I'm wincing.
So that is 19 points of piercing damage, plus... Holy shit, Max. 12 points of electric damage. As she slams the blade square into your chest.
Is that reduced?
So that'd be 6 points of electric damage. Sorry.
So 25 points of damage overall.
Yes.
Okay, but 1 second. Let me pull up my calculator here. Okay.
Asmo, just with the sword still in him, just puts on some glasses. Or let's see.
One moment, she pulls out an abacus.
Hold on, now. We'll get back to flirt fighting in a moment here, sweetie. 1 second here. Just hold on.
A lot of damage. You really freaking stabbed me.
All right. Okay. Okay, 25. All right. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yikes.
I'm not feeling so hot anymore, I'm guessing.
Oh, Asmo felt all of that. But luckily, I actually had an additional 5 points because I activated.
That is, yes, because of the fighting spirit.
Thank God for that.
Ah.
Thank God. There's a little health boost. Here you go. For getting so close, you get a little bit of health.
Denier, as your... oh, wait. Sorry, that was Asmo's turn. Wolfgang, you're up, and you take an additional 5 electric damage for being within 30 feet of her.
Fuck. Well, he just saw that nasty hit. The trade-off of natural 20s over there.
Just natural 20 to each other.
Suffice to say, the
correct
relation.
amount. Going to bonus action. I believe I can do this. Oh, I can hear one creature I can see. Okay. How's Asmo looking after that?
Asmo's at like a 3.5 to 4. Like 10.
Okay.
The
I
IMDb
will-
score of Paul Blart.
Yeah.
I will use another 4 uses of my healing light to heal Asmo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
You heal for 15 points.
Christ. Thank you for that, dude. Holy crap.
And he's just going to hold Crescendo up in front of him and then charge forward.
Charging into the storm.
I was already inside of it.
Yep. Further into the storm.
Further into the storm I go. I'm going to take a slash with Radiant Crescendo. 25!
Hits.
9 slashing and 20 radiant damage.
Oh!
Wait, 20 radiant? Were you getting 20?
I still have Radiant Soul on.
Oh, that's right. The additional 10. Gotcha. So, 19.
You came in and slashed her across the... Okay, sorry, I don't want to take away... Nick's
Yeah. Basically, you're coming in and you just bring the blade up samurai style across her lower back to her upper back.
And then I whip it around and go for it again. It's gonna be a 14.
Which is unfortunately going to miss this time, but she buckled down with damage the first time you struck. You can see that she's not having a good day right now. She can feel herself at wit's end.
All right, that's my turn.
T-Wig, at the start of your turn, you take 5 electric damage.
Beep.
All right, Wolfgang. So Asmo's at like a 3.5.
No, I'm fine. I'm at 5.5 to 6.
Okay, 5.5 to 6. All right. How's she looking?
She's not looking great. You're not sure how much longer she can stay in this fight, but she is just steadfast fighting along. She seems to be, like, while she looks like she's in immense pain, she seems to be enjoying herself.
She's one of those. All right, I'm gonna move over 10 feet, and I'm gonna pull out this crossbow.
All right.
That I have. Or sorry, short bow.
Tiwi pulls out a gun.
I pull out a fucking gun.
She points her finger out like a gun, and then 2 of those bow things pop out of her wrist.
All right, fire away.
This is really stressful, but the laughter is helpful.
17.
As it fires forward, you think you would get your mark, but the wind of this storm just kind of carries it past her.
Yeah!
That ends my turn.
All right, as her other legendary action, Asmo, she's going at you once again with that blade.
Oh shit, no!
29 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. That is 15 points of piercing damage.
Magical piercing damage.
Yup. And 5 reduced to 3 points of electric damage.
3 points of electric damage?
Yep. That was her legendary action. On her turn, she brings back the blade, twirls it in her hand. It seems to elongate, turning into that spear you saw her wielding the first time you saw her.
Oh, shit. Okay.
She brings it back and thrusts it toward you. That is a 25 to hit.
Ah, fucker! It hits me. That fucking hits me.
16 points of piercing damage.
Fuck!
And, 3 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck?
The blade seems to have this, like the blade of the spear looks to be that of a scorpion's tail.
Oh.
The rest of it has this scaled look. So go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Yeah, I'm poison resistant though. That's literally one of my race abilities.
Does that mean you are immune from the poison condition?
UNT, right? Or lizard folk.
No, we did a mixture of UNT and lizard folk stats, so I guess I'm venomous, but I can be poisoned then?
UNT are, I believe, immune to
I have
the
the
poisoned
book.
condition.
I have the book.
All right, so yeah, if you're immune from the poison condition, that's fine. But yeah, so
poison immunity. You are immune to poison damage and the poison.
oh, so you take 0 poison damage then.
Yay! I get 3 health back. That's needed now.
Yep. Anyway, here she goes again.
No.
Yeah, she sees you as a worthy foe.
She's focus firing me.
26 to hit.
Oh shit! It hits. I can't even fucking elegant cordy. I can't even defensive duelist that away.
11 points of piercing damage this time.
Thank you for getting me that poison damage back.
Oh.
Yeah. So I won't roll the poison damage.
She's still got gas in the tank.
She does indeed.
Oh my god.
Denier, you see this carnage going down at the far end. You hear the voice once again. They're going to die, Denier. They're going to die, and you could have done something about it. It'll be your fault.
I'm dying.
If only Denier could do something about it.
I'm not saying that out loud, but it's heavily.
Oh, I take it that's my turn.
It is.
Denier starts shaking his head. He grabs it for a moment. I will do this, and I will do this on my own.
You're no fun.
And Denier will shift a little bit over. Let me see. He will move over here. And he will fire. Let me double check the spacing to make sure that I have it. Yep. I will fire a chromatic orb at
Go
Vesa.
for it.
Come on, I need this to hit. Chromatic orb. Come on. 24! Fire!
That hits.
Oh my god.
Let's see, that is 3. I believe it's what? An additional D8 per. Yeah, I believe that's an additional D8 per. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh.
14 and 17, I believe that's 31 points of fire damage.
Yep.
All right. A massive explosion engulfs over Vessa's head. You can see the circlet crumble and crack to the ground. Once again, as the smoke clears, as that explosion goes off in your face. 25 to hit, Asmo.
She's attacking me again?
You see the spear piercing through the smoke, coming straight at your face.
Okay.
So 25 hits. 7 plus 15 points of piercing damage.
Asmo's down. Asmo's down.
The entire left side of your face, this spear slides across, going straight through a portion of your skull as you fall to the ground, bleeding.
Oh, down his right side, so he's got a big scar now. Oh.
Yep, right across the side of your eye.
Oh, shit. Asmo's eye is done. Oh, no!
Now he has a dead eye.
And that brings us to your turn. Go ahead and give us a death save.
What do I roll for death save?
Just a D20.
Yep, D20.
6.
That's a
That's
failure.
a failure.
You are one
Okay, so
step
how many times do I have
closer-
to fail?
You were one
3.
step closer to death, and you can, as you feel yourself drifting unconscious through the void, you sense this odd satisfaction emanating from the southern portion of the arena. Wolfgang, you can see Asmo's chest sigil begin to glow.
Shit!
Wolfgang, it is your turn.
Wolfgang is going to reposition himself a little bit. I believe I take the 5 lightning damage as well.
You do indeed.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, Asmo, actually, that's another automatic failure for being in the storm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're one save away from death.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
Whose turn does that affect? It's not my turn yet, though. So
It was
I
your
mean,
turn when you made the save, though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to spend the rest of my uses of Healing Light, that is 3, to heal Asmo with my bonus action.
Go for it.
Roll 3d6. You heal for 10, Asmo.
Asmo, light reaches back into your eye as the other one seems to be clouded over by an immense, searing pain.
Asmo just barely gets to his feet.
All right, Wolfgang, what will you do with your action?
Wolfgang yells through the storm to T-Wig, "Help, Asmo!" And he'll bring back Radiant Crescendo once more and try to thrust it forward. He's going to try to end this.
Go for it.
19.
19 hits.
Yes!
10
Yes!
slashing, 20 Radiant.
All right, this blade goes straight through her chest. She grits her teeth as she thrusts the spear back towards you. That is a 29 to hit you, Wolfgang.
That's your hits.
Oh, shit.
16 piercing. Four poison, and I need you to make a con save.
Fuck that. I activate Tomb of Levistus.
Whoa!
Is that a reaction, I'm guessing?
Yep. Reaction.
All right, so instead the ice crackles around you as your blade is firmly shoved into her chest. It retracts back into the icy cavern as this spear shoves into the icy bosom of your protecting bride.
And before his face is engulfed in ice, Wolfgang just screams, "Finish this!"
All right.
And I can no longer do the rest of my turn, so there we go. I have 84 temporary hit points now.
T-Wig, you are up. You take 5 electric damage at the start of your turn.
Okay. Oh, shit. Not okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. What did I do?
Did you delete the
God.
game?
I guess the game just... Okay, I'm going to restart. Sorry, 1 second.
No worries.
Yeah, I lost my sheet and the game. It froze.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
1 second.
It's real.
Loading.
It's real, everybody!
Everything all over is having wacky wahoo
Alright.
fun time. No, you're alright.
I was trying to scroll and it was just a white sheet. All right. Sorry about that.
All right, so 5 points of damage at the start of your turn.
All right. How bad is everybody looking right now?
Asmo's not great. I'm guessing Wolfgang's not feeling so hot inside his icicle.
Definitely not.
All right.
Busted up, but
You're too far away. You decided to be far away.
oh, I
You
know.
decided to be a wizard.
How dare you play your class's strength, you piece of shit!
I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
All right.
Everybody, Asmo and Wolfgang, you guys heal for 17, and I also heal for 17 as well.
Yeah! Less up.
Oh my god, my sheet is not loading. Please, I need to put in my health.
Oh, God.
Ah!
All right.
Okay, all right. 7.
Any
that's gonna be-
movement or bonus actions?
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action, all right.
All right.
How bad is she looking?
You're not sure how she's standing with the amount of damage she has taken.
I am going to revert to my original form and spend 2 uses of my wild shape to turn into an earth elemental.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, here we go.
All right. T-Wig, you put your hand on the ground as the earth begins to swirl and rise around you. You feel at home once again as your metal appendages become rocky.
I'm held together with vines and twigs as I charge her. And
Here comes the pain.
that will end my turn.
All right. Asmo, dodge! Or don't. 23 to hit.
If it matches Is that...
matches
The attacker
matches
wins.
considered a hit.
It's a shame it hits me.
All right, the spear once again. Oh fuck! Another 16 piercing damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But you don't take any poison damage from it,
Yay!
as it is now her turn.
I just missed a turn entirely then, huh?
Yeah, because you were unconscious.
You're unconscious, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So all
All
this
right.
healing was...
She is in full-on offense mode right now. She's going to make another strike at you, Asmo, to try to take you down. Again. Aiming for that same exact eye, she gets a 28 to hit.
Fuck.
That is 11 points of piercing damage this time.
I'm down again.
Asmo falls down to the ground. T-Wig. Wolfgang is still in the icicle. The spear whips and flurries, stabs towards thee. That is a 29 to hit.
29 to hit. One second. Check something here.
Sure thing.
Did we miss Bob's turn?
No, he goes after Vesa.
Okay, right.
That will hit.
All right, that is 15 points of piercing damage. That's magical for the sake of damage reduction.
Okay.
Plus 5 poison.
I am immune to poison.
All right, so don't bother rolling a con save then.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm a rock, so you know, Pokemon
Solid
logic.
as a rock.
Rock solid.
Denier, the voice once again. You know, I actually don't mind. Once this is all over, it'll just be you and me again. It'll be nice.
A chill actually runs down Denir's spine at that.
Unless...
Denir begins walking towards Vesa slowly. As he walks towards her, his cloak starting to blow in the breeze a little bit. His arcane aura starting to focus around him. He brings his hand forward.
Let me help you.
No! And I cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
Yeah!
Hit her where it hurts!
Fire.
Let me see, that is 4, 7, 10, 15, 17 points of damage.
All right. She is still standing.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry. At the end of that, T-Wig, you're getting attacked with the spear again.
Okay.
29 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 15 piercing damage.
Okay, 1 second. Just let me calculate the damage.
Sure
All right.
thing. Asmo, you automatically fail once, and go ahead and make a death save.
3.
You have 2 failures. Wolfgang, the wall of ice begins to fall around you.
Oh, fuck.
The situation has not changed much since you went in there, except now there's a giant rocky T-Wig next to you.
Yes. So, just for clarification, I take the lightning damage immediately at the start of my turn, correct?
Yes, once the once you enter it, so I'm going to say once the ice is melted, you are immediately made contact with it again. So you take the 5 damage after the ice melts.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm just reading. 0 and you're incapacitated. These effects, including the remaining capable influence, all end when the ice melts. Okay, yeah. All my temporary hit points are gone. Take 5 lightning damage, and I think that's all I can do.
Oh, you can't do anything this turn.
Hang on. That's why I'm reading. Hang on. You gain 10 temporary hit points per warlock level, 100. Take as much of the triggering damage as possible immediately after you take the damage. Gain vulnerability to fire damage. Your speed is reduced by 0, and you are incapacitated. These effects, including any remaining temporary hit points, all end when the ice melts.
And the ice melts at the start of your turn or at the end of your turn?
At the end of my next turn.
Okay, so yeah.
I have to spend my turn defrosting.
All right. Her other legendary action, now that she knows that ice has fallen from you, as a 26 to hit.
Can she roll
It
anything
hits.
below in a single digit?
She was originally. She has a plus 11 to hit, so. That is 12 points of piercing damage to you, Wolfgang. Plus 3 points of poison damage and a con save.
3 points of poison, you said?
3 points of poison.
Constitution saving throw, 9.
You are now poisoned. All of your attacks are at a disadvantage.
Fuck. Double fuck.
Yep.
T-Wig.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. Well, that was a short-lived experience. I dropped my form immediately. I move over to Asmo. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Asmo.
Thank you.
You get healed for 22.
God, thank you so much.
And yikes, I'm in a very dangerous place right now.
Okay, can we just stop for a second? Hold on, can we just stop for a second? Rhea says, this is a really bad situation we're finding ourselves in. I appreciate you healing me right now, but I don't fucking know what to do. I'm gonna die immediately. Like, she's got me completely against the wall. She can hit me every fucking turn, so
I am going to grab my invisibility potion I've been holding on to.
All right.
Actually, no. Hold on.
Oh, also you take the 5 day. I guess the elemental would have taken it. So yeah, just
Yeah, at the beginning of the turn, it was still elemental. Fuck. This is where I wish I had a potion. I'm gonna give Asmo the Revivify canister.
The what?
I have
Alright,
a Revivify
so you slap
canister.
Revivify down onto Asmo's chest.
No, I'm just
basically.
giving him the item. It's the canister that we put Revivify into. I'm just gonna hand that off to Asmo. And I'm gonna turn to him and go,
Not here. Not yet.
and I'm gonna turn to this lady, and I want to try and goad her. I want to try and get her attention.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. 13. I'm gonna wave my hands and be like,
Oh, come on. Let me see some fireworks. I haven't even gotten tingled yet.
As you wish. And with that ending your turn, she'll use her last legendary action for this round to stab at you.
okay.
Soft 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
8,000 damage.
10, actually. 10 piercing.
Okay.
Plus... you're a construct, so poison isn't really a thing. so-
Poison will not hurt me, no.
Yeah, so ignore the rest of it. And it is now her turn. She whips back towards Wolfgang. Another soft 20 to hit.
That hurts.
14 points of damage, piercing,
Ow.
plus an additional 2 poison damage. The spear in her hand turns into a shield as she goes to backhand you, Wolfgang.
Oh no.
That's a natural 20.
Come on.
I'm just calling it like it rolls it, man.
She is a
Can I be
demigod.
flung clean out of her storm cloud?
You are knocked out
I'll
of your
jump-
boots here, Wolfgang, by
I'll jump first. Boom.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie. I'm down.
All right, Wolfgang is unconscious.
How far back did I get thrown by that?
You're just basically knocked down onto your ass.
Oh.
That does turn off your angel ability, I believe.
Yes, it does.
As the holy light fades from Wolfgang, Denier, you're staring down the battlefield at a slaughter of a melee that's going on in this electric storm.
All right. Where am I? This is gonna be a bit of a. I know she's slow.
Denier, let me help you.
Denier closes his eyes, and he actually utters a prayer to Arcanos for guidance. As he does that, he opens his eyes. He moves forward 20 feet, activating feline agility.
All right.
I hope I can do this. I move up to within 30 feet.
So just out of the storm bubble?
Mm-hmm. I cast Minor Illusion. The Minor Illusion will be the sound of Wolfgang Connolly's voice, crying out, "Cure wounds."
As Wolfgang's who has that tube?
I think Wolfgang does the Cure Wounds one.
All right, cure wounds at 3rd level. Wolfgang, go ahead and cast, or whoever has cure wounds, go ahead and cast it at 3rd
I
level.
believe that would be T-Wig who made that one.
All right, so
I made that
T-Wig,
one, yeah.
Go ahead and cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level Cure Wounds. Yes, sir. That's going to be 15.
All right, Wolfgang, your eyes spark alive once again as you look up, this arcing energy swirling around you. The sound of the crowd is the first thing you hear as you try to get back to your feet.
Oh, fuck. It's not over.
Denier, is that your turn?
And Denier will then pull back again.
All right.
Let's put him over here. And that will end it.
.26 to hit, Asmo.
It hits.
It does. That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
I take 5 points of damage, don't I?
Yup.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, this is absolutely...
Do you have second wind?
Let's say activate second wind!
As you yell, as you let out
This is
a
where the Naruto
billowing
music starts kicking
scream.
up. You have limited slow of stamina. You draw from you actually equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. So therefore, 1d10 plus 10.
Asmo, you feel the energy swirling around you.
17 points of damage. 17 points of
17
healing.
healing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too used to...
You're all right. You're right.
All
I
right.
just imagine you put a band-aid on your fist and you just punch her in the face.
That's your yeah. Slap. All right. That's your bonus action.
Healing damage.
Remember, kids, sneeze on your fist to inflict poison damage.
I do love everyone in the chat. I do love everyone in the chat saying use action surge like I haven't already done that.
He's done that 3 times.
No, that was fighting spirit. Action surge is the one where I get extra attacks.
Yeah, you only get one.
Oh
of those.
yeah. You only get one of those. My bad.
Asmo just looks right at her without saying anything. Hits her right in the face, aims right with the Kabuto. 19.
It fucking hits.
8 plus 2 cold.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god!
Hey!
Fucking God Slayer.
Hey, I just got the killing blow. This was a team effort. Okay. All right. Okay. Because she's targeting everybody, hitting Wolfgang, hitting T-Wig, As was coughing up blood, his eye is just gone. His right eye is just, it's like he can't see.
Yeah, you have like a dark, like you're getting like this cone of vision as you're having a hard time telling exactly how far away she is as you thrust Kabuto forward at her. How do you strike her?
Well, she struck me right before this, right?
Yeah, she stabbed you right in the shoulder.
Well, Asmo, in that moment, grabs with his left hand, pulls himself down her magical blade,
Okay.
and punches Kabuto right into her throat.
Okay, so as you grab the spear and poof, force it through the rest of your arm, you bring in this mighty fucking United States of Smash All Might punch with a blade of icy death at the end of your fist, and poof, right into her throat. You see, Wolfgang, you see the blade come out the back end as she...
By the way, FYI, Asmo is crying right now from his left eye.
And from your right eye, you see a smile trickle across her face as her eyes clear of this electric field as it dissipates around you.
Well fought.
And she falls back to the ground as she, as you, oh, sorry.
Asmo falls as well. Like, he's all her weight's on it. Like,
Both of you flop to the side, your eyes locked with hers as you are watching it slowly drain of life.
Good fight.
We gotta get back. Remember what happened last time?
You see the light fade from her eyes, this stunned silence echoing throughout the arena. As your eyes also seem to blur into darkness. And we'll pick up here next time.
yeah!